That Zimbabwean have that deep appreciation of the arts, and also, if you know Badare from where you sit.
Okay, oh, that's a very good question. So, as a visual artist, I would love to say most of the visual artists, we can say historically, they are not good at like education. You know, like I don't even know where my O level results are, and I can say my experience when I entered into the visual art industry was through the National Art Gallery. That was the first approach. You know, being an artist coming from the rural areas, you'd ask, where is the gallery? Where is the National Gallery? That's the first step. And there you go with your paintings with confidence, and then you meet the curator. You meet Mr. Chikuko and say, young man, you've got talent, keep on doing. But what I was expecting is to get money. Like say, okay, let us give you, let us buy your art. So there is no money in the National Gallery for the artists, but there is a platform for the artists to showcase their work, and money will always come. Then it's not all about the galleries. Sometimes it's all about, like the deputy minister have mentioned, that you need to take the step of faith. You know, if you just sit and wait for promises, you won't get anything. You will have a book full of promises. Even if you read the Bible, it's a book full of promises. And you can pray, you can fast, but if you don't act, faith without action, you know, nothing will come. It's dead. So now, I remember when I met Mr. Chikuka sometime, he said, you know what, young man, I like what you're doing because you are doing something that other artists are not doing. Other artists are waiting for the gallery, but you are going for the people. I know I would go even to the embassies and make appointments, and I would meet Mr. Chikuka there because the ambassador want to confirm is Kitty Zenda, you know, they want to have like sort of to know the story. Is he a real artist? We want to know. So Mr. Chikukwa represents the artist, and they don't tell you, we don't know you. They will just call him and say, come, we have a meeting with one of the artists. And so to me, it's all about those steps. And I forgot to recognize we have Mr. Temba. Is it from Culture Fund? Yeah, I met him, Mr. Eden. I went there and he recognized me, but now I was like forgetting. I know this face, where is it from? I went there as well looking for funding. So it's all about those steps. If you don't go out, it will not come to you. So I've traveled to Botswana, trying to sell my art, knocking house to house, and they will say, no, not interested. I'll ask, can I do garden work? Then I put my artworks aside, I do garden work to get money for food and rent house there. And then, you know, I went to Mozambique, the language barrier, you know, they speak Portuguese. And I just stood on the robot like somewhere, like, you know, you can't sell here, you get arrested, you know, by the municipality police whatsoever. But with faith, you know, that's when I met my first collector who bought all my art there. I went also to Botswana. Then now, as I'm here, I can proudly say I'm an international artist. But from there, I was not just trying to sell my art. If you don't like my art, but you have the money that I like, what can I do for you? I can do piece jobs to buy material. So most of the artists, they say my art is not, I can't sell my art, so I start to take drugs or I just like give up. No, what else can you do? So there is money in art, but it doesn't come easily. You need to do something.
Oh yeah. Yes, you did. A very, very key issue that you raised, the entry point. How do we get to a point where we are talking about arts? When you started speaking, you reminded me of Ngwerediki. Is anyone following Ngwerediki here? Ngwerediki was asked, what did you report? As one of the report, $100. I don't have a report card, I don't have $100. Let's end the conversation there. So when you speak about education, it's something that I've seen, but there are ways around it, like you've mentioned. Now let me come to Mr. Menas and ask a similar question. I'm now thinking about you as an artist